This is Rose Taylor for Ethnic Studies Class 190, and this is Grandma Pat.
Yep.
And she is. Well, when were you born?
September 25th, 1941.
1941. And where were you born?
Brooklyn, New York.
And who were your parents?
My parents were Laura and Howard Lupke.
And who were your siblings?
My brother David. I have one sibling, David Lupke.
And were your parents born here?
Yes, my parents were born, and my mother was a first generation from our parents being from Poland, and my father was about fifth generation of German extraction.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Were they born in New York?
Yes.
They were born in New York. How old was your grandmother when she came to the United States? Do you know?
She came to the United States and got married here.
Okay.
I understood, on my mother's side. So I would imagine that she was in her late teens anyway.
Okay. And did she marry someone who was Polish?
Yes. And
Okay.
My grandfather, there was a little story that I haven't thought of in forever, but supposedly he escaped from Poland because he was going to be conscripted into the communist army. He didn't want any part of that. And I heard somewhere in my life, and I don't even know if it's true or not, that he bribed a border guard with a bottle of whiskey to get out of Poland.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What year do you know what year that was?
I have no idea.
But it was after
been
the Bolshevik Revolution, I'm assuming, because of Russia.
It's 1908. You're talking 1908.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mother was born in 1911.
Okay.
She had an older brother though, so probably earlier than that.
Interesting. So they were escaping the Russians.
I don't know what my grandmother was doing. I think
Right.
she was already here.
What was it like growing up as the daughter of people of Polish background in Brooklyn? Were there ethnic neighborhoods that you guys stuck to?
That was interesting as a child because we were very involved with the mother's side of the family. My father was an only child and his parents were gone. So I was really raised mostly with the Polish influence. And I hate to say this, but my grandparents never really did learn English very well. And I resent that in the current times, but then I can't say too much about it. Because,
Right.
So as a child, family was very close. My mother was one of 5, and as the cousins were all close, we used to go down to my grandparents, and they always had business to do and work to do, and we were the kids just kept ourselves busy in Brooklyn doing things. We were very close. The cousins almost like siblings because of that, and they always had important things they were doing, but they always spoke Polish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you
So
speak
difficult.
Polish growing up?
No, I did not. Some of the siblings did. My mother and my father was of German extraction, and he was not interested in having us be little Poles.
Right.
And actually, 2 of my aunts married men. One was English, and the other was American born. The 3 sisters married American men, and their children really didn't get into the Polish heritage. The 2 brothers married women of Polish extraction,
Okay.
and their children spoke fluent Polish. My mother tried to teach me, and I think it's a good idea to learn another language, but I never did. I resisted it.
Is that because you just wanted to be...
No, I think I don't have any flair for languages. I flunked French in high school, and I barely squeaked through Spanish in college.
Right. Me too.
So-
Yeah. Interesting.
I like the food.
The food, the Polish food,
The food, yeah.
the pancakes. Has your family been Catholic for generations because of your Polish descent?
Yes.
Polish Catholics.
Polish side, right. My father was not Catholic. He took his Catholic instruction, which was what the church required for him to get married.
Oh, okay.
Keeping in mind they got married like in 1940,
Yeah.
things changed. And he was very strict about making sure that we did follow what he promised he would do. We went to church. We took Catholic instruction, but he would not let us go to a parochial school.
Oh,
which
okay.
was fine.
So what kind of school? So you just went to public school instead?
Public school.
Okay. Were you one of the only Catholics that would go to public school?
As a matter of fact, yes, I was raised in a section of Brooklyn, Flatbush, which was primarily Jewish. So I was very interested and learned a lot about the Jewish lifestyle. And in fact, when I had a holy day, Jewish holy days, the schools were empty. So there I was in the classroom.
The only.
They sometimes just herded the non-Jews into the auditorium, and we watched movies and things. Couldn't really teach if you didn't have everybody there. But on the Christian holy days, it wasn't that case, and I kind of resented that.
Right.
Is that with this interview? I said, that wasn't fair.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. I'm going to pause.
Okay.